All right, guys. It's time we load up for the main event. This guy absolutely showed up and turned heads at the 220-pound round robin this year, picking up a win on Brent Rakers. He represents Corpus Christi Arms and always brings the violence. Michael, the disturbed one, Bedwell. The current 220-pound Texas and Louisiana and California state champion from Southeast Texas ripped his way through the 98s, through the 220s. The guy keeps getting bigger and keeps getting stronger. Caleb Ricks. All right, guys, this is going to be a gauntlet match. Something we're going to do a little different. They will go left, right, to a 90-second break to shake out, left, right again, all the way until 3 wins. Once one hand has been established, or both hands, that's when the match ends for that specific hand. The right hand, there is a title on the line. Let's get it, boys. The intensity from these individuals, to include Caleb Ricks. I can feel him up there.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb's rooting right
now. Yeah, he was looking right through the camera on the walkout. He was zoned in. Yeah. I know Bedwell's bringing that energy. I think Bedwell's not going to try to take it to the straps. I think he's going to try
Bedwell's going to try and collapse his whole world right now.
Yes. He's going to try to come over high, and he's going to try to crash it straight down on Caleb to prove that he doesn't deserve to be there.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Stop carving in. One more. I got carving on this side, too.
Coincidental call. Incidental. So incidental fouls. Both gentlemen moved their hands at the same time, and they said no foul to either one, or no warning to either individual.
No warning to either guy. Coincidental fouls.
Yeah.
Right. Bedwell could have been defending what he felt.
Carving in. One warning. Every time I close you, we're carving in. Let me close you. Let's go, Caleb.
Right. That's officially one warning for Caleb.
That's the thing, though. He just got told something by the ref. Does it mess him up when he goes to hit?
Don't move.
I always feel like this.
Don't move.
For everybody,
Caleb knows exactly what he's doing, though.
Yeah, he's a professional.
Interesting. Caleb said he ain't got it. Yo, we've.
So everybody at home,
let's go.
This is by far the most exciting match.
By far. I mean, it's all the fire we knew they'd
bring. These are the highest level athletes on the card. In their weight class. These are both nationally ranked guys. Caleb Ricks
they're both on In the Hook.
Yeah. Number 7 in the hook, left-handed Ricks. Bedwell's number 6, right-handed in the hook.
Yeah, they're taking ranks here today.
Yeah. Bedwell has...
We're going to see movement today.
Yeah. Bedwell has wins on Dallas Langston, Brent Rakers, Ryan Carter. Caleb Ricks has wins on Ryan Carter.
Yep.
Ryan Carter's in the hook. Like, these are national-level competitors.
Yes.
These are guys that any given day are top 6, top 7 in the country.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up here.
This is typical behavior of the highest level guys, right?
Yes.
These guys are fire.
Fire. Absolute fire. We got to remember, everything's in a ref script now. No one's just taking control of this. They're going to get put into a fair position, and they're going to fight. Right? Thumbs are going to go down. Hands will be closed. Watch for fire. Watch for fire. Here it comes.
Both these guys are having a hard time with this ref script. Both guys want something.
One foul.
You fight for it when you're in the setup.
You do.
You fight for it. And they're so used to fighting for it, and they don't like the fact that someone else is closing their hand.
Yep.
And these are strict refs.
Big time. Oh, both of them. Both of them are strict refs.
I like the high hand. Oh, that's a hook.
Look at the fight we have here. Both guys laying in on each other. Look at them look at each other.
Sir.
What a fight we have here. What a fight.
But
Yo, the excitement in this room, this whole place is losing it.
Here they go right-handed. Where
Yep, right back into it, boys. Flip those pads.
That was left-handed, where Caleb
Yep, right
is-
back into it.
Where Caleb is the number 7 guy in the country, and now they're going to go to Michael's better
Yep.
arm.
Right on. Let's go, boys.
Both the referees are moving the pads around. This is a gauntlet-style match.
Yep, they're
They are
going to go as
swapping
fast as the pads can be flipped.
And now these guys are about to get right back up here.
Let's
There's
go, Caleb.
No time for cornering. No time for rubbing.
Got to
out
get
your
up there.
arm.
Up or down? Over. Down.
Bedwell is right hand dominant, a monster on the right hand. He has collapsed people over and over outside the strap.
Open.
You can see him setting up to go straight side moves.
Right there. That's perfect.
Everyone in the room is standing. The audience is still over here, but every other arm wrestler, everyone who's already gone, everyone is like, I want to watch this match.
No call. Let's try again.
Coincidental
fighting
fouls
wrist, they're
again,
fighting
or,
wrist again. Yep.
warnings, I
Right
suppose.
over cupping.
Yes, each guy is trying to get that hand dominance. They're trying to get bend their wrist before the match starts.
Yep.
Don't move. Go. Stop.
Boom, there it is. There it is. Swap the pads.
And that is what we expected to see. We expected Bedwell to be dominant on the right arm.
Let's go. Get there first. 90 seconds. Here we go.
Have you ever gripped up with either of these guys, right-handed?
Oh my God, I've gripped up with both of them quite a bit. I have a win right-handed on Caleb. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been to war with Caleb. Caleb does something really special though. After Caleb loses a match, he goes to the drawing boards and studies you.
Yeah.
The second time we pulled afterward, I took his hand the same way. It looked like it was over.
Right.
And he knew what to do. He
Yeah.
accepted I was going to take the hand.
Yeah.
And he just buried forward and held.
Yes, I saw. I remember that match.
He told me that this match is similar for him. He's gotten bigger, but so is his competition, right?
Absolutely.
And that Bedwell is going to hit like me and blow outside, and he's going to learn it as this goes, as this match goes on. Because of the type of match it is, he has time.
30 seconds.
I don't know which guy. I think the time favors.
Now, both these guys are athletes.
Yeah,
Both these guys
yeah.
work out. They do full body
And
workouts.
Bedwell
They do arm
told me that
wrestling
he trained
specifics.
specifically for this style. Back and forth, back and forth.
Wow.
90-second breaks.
Corpus
So-
Christi Arms is a good team, right?
Oh, man,
Like
they're so
they have
serious.
good athletes. They have serious guys. They have
Serious practice.
serious practice.
Yep,
You
a
don't
lot
go to
of them
practice
come
to
from
drink. To,
jiu-jitsu.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they're
Well,
jiu-jitsu guys.
A lot of you can draw a lot of comparisons between jiu-jitsu and arm wrestling.
Coincidental movement again. No call.
He's carving my wrist. I am not moving my wrist. You cannot call coincidental when he is carving. When you can feel him
So what
carving
Mike
down
is
me,
saying
I am
is
going
that-
with him. What else do you want me to do? Please explain to me what you want me to do.
What Mike is saying is that as Caleb turns his hand, Bedwell is getting his hand turned as well.
Right. So Caleb is bending his wrist, or so Bedwell says. And what happens when Caleb bends his wrist, it naturally bends in Bedwell's wrist.
Yeah, it's bending
but
Bedwell's
but
wrist.
Bedwell says he's not moving his
Yes.
hand.
All right, interesting. We see where this might be going, right? Because Ricks is able to fucking fight
Yep.
through that left hand, right?
Yep.
He's able to cup and drag through it.
Is he trying to tire
Bedwell out.
Bedwell out for the right-handed matches?
If I was him, I would.
I would.
Once I got
because
confident
because
in my
Bedwell
left.
flashed him right-handed, and I feel like I wouldn't do that. I would, if I'm dominant on one arm, bleed the guy on that arm,
Yeah.
and pray for the other arm.
Yeah.
Tension
Here we go, boys.
is high.
All right, elbows down, please. There's no break.
And now we're back on
Now we're
Bedwell's
back on
dominant
Bedwell's
arm.
dominant arm.
Yeah.
Centers this way, elbow back. Right there. That's
So that's one win, or 2 wins on the left
Yep.
for Caleb, 1 win
right there. That's center.
on the right for Bedwell.
You know what's interesting is despite Caleb's right arm being not as good as his left, his overall ratings across the 198s, the 220s, and the 242s
Very high.
is not bad at all.
Yeah.
He's has twice as many wins as he does losses.
One warning on this side.
And here we go again. So he's getting that foul. He's getting that warning called. Caleb is always looking to bend his wrist, always trying to get the early advantage.
Yeah, when I beat Caleb, he did the same thing to me.
Shoulder
thumbs. Closing you first this time. Don't move. Go!
That's what I'm thinking about, Taylor.
So this was different. So Caleb didn't hold on now.
No.
And he
wants
wants
to
the strap.
manipulate the strap.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think Caleb is stronger in the strap because his arm is strong, and I think Michael's hand is strong.
Yes.
Right.
Michael's hand is the weapon. It's crazy.
It's the weapon, right?
It feels like a softball,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He crumbles it up on you, he squeezes you, very aggressive, and flies sideways. There's no slow pull on Bedwell. Yeah, even like, I did a fit festival with Bedwell, and him and I went back and forth. We pulled with each other, we pulled with athletes from all over the fitness world.
Nice.
Really fun. You know, we were both strong enough to be able to hold those guys.
Yeah.
But then when me and Bedwell get on to play together, right, to, let people see some real arm wrestlers fight.
He was going at it.
Dude, he just he crushes your wrist. You have to be very willing to shove that thing inside if you can't match him outside.
Right.
And I couldn't match him outside.
I understand.
And you're watching Caleb, though, jab that hand in, and he's willing to fight with that bicep.
On you, don't move. Shoulder, shoulder, more shoulder. Elbow. Thumbs. Closing you first. Don't move. I'm not cap.
I can't cap, so I'm not going to.
Don't move. Go!
All right, now it's 2-2. 2-2. No one gets hotter than Bedwell, I tell you what.
He's known for this.
He's known for this.
He's known
Yes,
for this.
Yes, yes.
He's known for this.
Yeah.
But it's still tough.
You have to remember to keep a cool head when you're dealing with it. And he is just a gamer. Afterward, he's cool, man.
Yes.
He's way cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But Michael, in the heat of the moment, he is game. This is a game individual.
What sport does he come from?
Gosh, that's a great question.
And I know he's from Florida. He originally trained in Florida with Sarah Bachman and a lot of the Florida guys.
Oh, he's trained all over Florida. Yeah.
But who's his like where does he come from as an athlete?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say he's a jiu-jitsu guy. I don't know though, and I only say that because Corpus Christi has a lot of them.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Get there first.
So now we're on Caleb's dominant arm.
Right. So it's a 2-0 on the left hand.
And
now.
that's why we did this gauntlet match.
Yes, this is why we did it.
We Flashpin thought, hey guys,
Shoulder in. Don't move.
each of y'all are ranked on each other's other arms.
Yes.
So how about y'all run them both at the same time?
Yes.
I think that's kind of ingenious.
That's because your hand placement is there. I will not bring you up. Can you just put me on my fingernail right there? Because you're putting me on the tip. That's awkward.
Again, you have to fight for yourself at the table.
He's
It is
fighting for
3
himself, yeah.
versus 1.
And what he's saying there is he doesn't want his finger to cover just the tip of his nail. He would like to come over his nail.
Right.
completely. And that is more comfortable.
Sure, absolutely. If it's on the tip of your nail, it feels awful.
Don't move. Go!
And what the ref is trying to do is he's trying to stay as neutral or fair as possible.
He has to.
Wherever that natural wrist line is, he's just closing your hand there.
And he
he's
can
not,
only listen to you as an athlete.
Yes.
He can't do what you say.
Right. And then sometimes, in a case like that, if he feels like it's within reason, maybe he does let Caleb have it go.
He'll place his thumb a little different so he can cover it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, we'll make it work. We'll put your finger over your nail, and it'll, you'll be okay.
Yeah, over your nail, exactly.
But if Caleb wouldn't have said that, there's a good chance the ref would have just kept doing it the same exact way. And if it doesn't feel comfortable and it leads to a loss, how angry would you be? How angry would you be that, 2, 3, 4 hours later, someone says, hey, what happened? He's like, man, the ref kept closing my hand over my nail, and I didn't get to close my hand all the way.
It wasn't where I
And
wanted
I go, why didn't you tell him?
Okay, so Michael is a good setup in the strap right now. You can see the bite. He's got good bite at the bottom. Caleb always has good bite.
Don't move. Go!
Caleb can curl him in. Good hit by Mike. The match is much closer on the left than it is on the right.
Yes,
currently.
it is.
Can Caleb get a stop?
I think Caleb can get to the
So,
straps.
That's 3-0.
Hey, Dustin. Video.
Yep, so we're going to check video. Can we pull up the end of that match?
We're checking the match. Bedwell's wanting to protest.
He's got video here too.
Okay, I need video. Let me see.
Typically, athletes
Yeah, that's from above.
can.
Yeah, I need one that's not from above. I need one that's flat.
So we're gonna try and
Flashpan's
get
working
video
on
up
getting
here,
a preview or
showing a
a
replay of the finish of
yeah.
that match.
Yeah.
I have the ref over my shoulder now. We have a monitor here at the table. And they're gonna work on getting that put up here. Right, so it's a dispute on whether it was a pin or not. It could be an early call. It is on the refs.
Yeah, they're working on it over off screen, everybody. They're trying to figure out what exactly happened.
They're going to head to the back to review footage right now.
The exact same stance as Caleb, like he was just kind of like flat-footed, and still managed to like launch off it, but he was very flat.
Yep, they're still working on it. They're trying to figure out, was it a pin? Bedwell's protesting. Most athletes get to protest.
Exactly what he did. Yeah. Yeah, as well Levantes, right?
Interesting.
This is getting warm. I think that what's going to happen is if they keep going on their same trajectory, they
We're
both
going to have
yeah,
a right hand and a left hand.
yeah,
They're going to maintain their places
right,
in the balance of things.
right,
Yeah.
right. And afterwards, we can all hug and make up, and it's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah, yeah,
fine.
yeah. We're
We
going to
need-
be hot.
Caleb looks pretty composed. I think he feels okay.
Yeah, and Caleb on the right hand also probably feels like he still has a place to go.
Yeah, I mean, he did better last time. He got to the straps, and then he.
I mean, he has to feel like he has
right.
bite.
And
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I think Caleb isn't trying to flash Bedwell left-handed.
No, he's trying to cup him in and wear him down. Yep, slow that guy down.
It looks like we have some footage on one of the other cameras, and they're checking it off screen right now.
They are. Bedwell's meeting up with one of the guys that was on his team for a long time from Corpus Christi, J.S. Byerly. He's been in the game forever.
I feel like we need to give a shout-out to Billy Ortega since he's on the screen right now.
Yeah, there is
he's-
Billy Ortega
he's-
from the Texas Armwrestling League.
He's been the rover,
Soldier, right?
Yeah, the rover cameraman all day today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's going around. This is-
Looks like they're coming out with information.
Yep. Okay.
We're seeing some head shake.
Yep. Some people are from the audience.
could
are just
be a
saying
good
it was
protest.
premature. Yeah, I love it. I love when.
Yeah,
a
I
protest
love the
gets
protest.
rolled.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
when
mean,
it
do what
gets-
you got to do out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
You
we're
have to
here.
Fight for yourself.
Our job is to make sure it's a fair fight.
3 versus 1.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, we got guys taking people in the back to arm wrestle right now. Let me show you something real quick. Ian's taking Robert Fowler back there.
yeah, I wouldn't follow him anywhere.
You don't follow him anywhere,
Yeah.
right? He's coming to light you up.
Ian Wagner, hey, follow me into this back room real quick.
Both the referees are. Yep.
Yeah, both referees are in the control room.
It's a good word for it. The control room.
That's what's labeled.
Yeah. Oh, it has a label on it?
Yeah.
This place is so serious.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good rest for both guys after all that.
Yeah,
banging.
I know. It's
2-0 on the right.
2-0, 2-0. Now, are they protesting the third pin?
The third win on the left, they're protesting.
Oh, it sounds like the call standing, but we'll wait for the ref's final. There you go. So if Marcus is properly mic'd up, then everyone heard it. They said that they weren't able to get the video replay set up, and that the call stands. They can't protest it if they can't review it.
Well, we go into right hand final.
A little somber in the room. Some people are a little upset.
Yeah.
Some
for
people
sure,
wanted
for
to
sure.
see it get ran back. I'm sure no
I
one's
mean,
upset.
everyone wants
Yes,
to see.
yeah. Nobody's upset as much as Bedwell, though. Chalking up the pads. Athletes just do this so their elbows don't get stuck to it when they're
Yes.
sliding, when they're hitting their moves.
Yep, yep.
Gentlemen.
Especially after you've been
All right,
sweating.
it's 2-0. Bedwell, right hand. Y'all have to
Center
fire up
looks
now.
good.
So this
Don't
is
move. Shoulder here.
arguably the final
More
match
shoulder.
of everything.
Yes.
Here we go.
Shoulders look good. Don't move. Shoulder looks good. Don't move. Close your thumbs.
No cap for me.
Close your hand. Close your hand. Don't move.
Carving in.
Right here. One warning.
Yeah.
No
I
move
watched
rep.
him clearly
Yeah,
carve in.
but I understand.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing.
It's a
just
natural thing.
When someone closes
Hands
your
back,
hand, you want to
please.
be comfortable, and they close your hand, and
Center right
that
there. Don't
carve is
move.
just where you
Shoulder here.
twist your arm inward
Shoulder
just a
here.
little
Don't
bit. It's
move.
called
Close your
supination.
thumbs. Don't move. Go. Stop. Winner.
And there you go. Michael Bedwell with a dominant 3-0 win, right-handed, and Caleb Ricks with a dominant win, left.
One more left. Let's go. We got 2 more left-handed. We'll have 2 more right-handed. I'll pull you in, right? Let's go.
We can do that, boys.
That's right.
I'll do one more left. I got a
Let's
lot.
go.
Do one more left, and then I'll do 2 more right.
So what are they doing?
Because they want to go one more. Put it that way. Left and right.
They're doing one more, both arms.
Both arms.
For pure grit.
For grit. We're going to let
For
it happen.
pure
I mean,
grit.
let's go. Let's go. One more.
It's interesting that they both wanted it on both sides.
I mean, you know, Caleb's a game individual.
That's fine. Whatever. We got a strap left. And we got a strap right. That's fine.
The athletes are discussing that they're going to do left.
Yeah,
they're
they-
going to do it
I mean-
left and right, and they're going to go straight to the straps.
They basically said, let's put on a show. We ain't done yet. Michael ain't done yet. Michael ain't done with his left hand. He wants one more shot at it.
We got really close with that last surge.
Let's do it.
Paid for it.
Okay. All right. Looks good.
Caleb seems so nonchalant. He's like, "You want the strap? You want to strap up
Yeah,
with me?"
they're going to go
left-handed?
straight to a strap.
Can I just 3-0
You
you?
got
Do you want to strap up with me left-handed? I'll do it.
Yep.
But I think Michael feels like, hey, you didn't pin me,
Yeah.
and I almost pinned you.
Yes.
I surged and I felt it.
He felt something, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that Caleb is willing to go right 2 more times. They signed up for 5.
Oh.
It was a 3-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
so what
I
is the score?
see.
And that's why he was saying, I'll put you right 2 times.
So 3-0.
Wow.
So what are we doing this for?
We're settling the dust. We're settling the dust.
I like it.
People pay for it. We're going to get what they pay
So
for.
Caleb actually did really good at the East versus West event, but lost to Michael Bedwell twice in the finals.
Yep.
And that was just recently in Arizona.
Close your thumbs.
So that's kind of the reason this match
Still got
came
a camera.
about.
Still got a camera. Close your hand. Don't move. Yeah, right here.
I'm just not going to camp with that setup, so I don't have to punch.
So just close your hand. Don't move. Go. Elbow off the back. You guys want a new strap?
So
Okay.
the move Bedwell just did.
Bedwell
was
ended
basically
up going.
lat drag, lat drag, bend my wrist, pronate through my shoulder, lat drag.
Yep.
Don't move.
Because he feels like he can separate Caleb. Oh, but now Caleb supinated him a lot more. And Caleb is just putting on a show, trying to prove to him that he's like, let me bury you. He said, let me bury you. See, to me, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if that's a pin.
Okay.
It's hard to tell from our view if that's a pin.
His wrist went under. His wrist went under.
Yeah, right there. That was underneath. And now they're gonna go one more right-handed.
One more right-handed. One more right-handed, boys. I mean, yeah, it ain't doing much right now.
Are these athletes magged up? Can we hear them?
No, no.
Caleb just so everybody can hear. Caleb said, "My right arm's fresh right now."
Fresh as a daisy,
Fresh
he
as
said.
a daisy.
And I said, that's because you haven't done anything with it yet.
Yeah. So typically, if you just go up there and someone just pins you really fast and you don't even get to
You don't really feel
engage,
much.
Yeah, nothing happens. You know, to get tired, you have to be in the match. And they agreed to go straight to the straps. Do you think Caleb's doing something different now? Like, is he he agreed to this? Does he think, oh,
He has to think there's something, right? Or he's just like, man, I ain't got to do nothing yet. I'm not done with this fight.
Yeah. Well, it's so hard because Bedwell doesn't let you engage.
Yeah.
If he lets him engage, what happens? Same?
Yeah, what's a slow pull look like?
Yeah, basically. Basically.
Can Bedwell just stonewall and hold him there?
It'd be scary. I can't stonewall.
You're not Bedwell.
I'm not Bedwell.
there's quite the discrepancy.
Yeah. It's pin quiet in here.
Yo.
All right.
Everybody, their phones are out all around. Everyone wants to watch.
Yeah.
This
This-
way. Right there.
These
Shoulders look
guys.
good.
Heated.
Thumbs.
Yeah. And they're settling it on the table. I love it.
Don't move. Go.
He's just too much. He's too much.
He said, slow pull me once. Is that what he said?
All right, that's it.
He said, slow pull me once. No, he can't get engaged.
He can't engage.
Yep.
He can't engage.
There you go. But hey, sometimes athletes have to pull it. Athletes have to feel it. And so Dustin's going to ask these guys what they both felt.
Caleb, way to defend your spot on the left hand. You held your place and in the hook. You're still the man. I'd like to get you a match out here, lefty, for sure, where we can bang. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Our right-hand champion ran the gauntlet. Michael, the disturbed one, Bedwell. Tell us a little bit about how you feel about the right. I know you had an issue with the left. Tell us a little bit about how you feel.
Right hand, I didn't feel nothing. I mean, that's my arm. That's my hand. Next, I'm going to tell you right now, I want a shot at Andre Sharkovich. Full blown, right here on Flashpin Productions. I want Andre Sharkovich.
Let's go. Let's go.